Is television market the number one line item because that leads to the revenue, which always is the number one line item? Television market, speak to me on that and where the Pac 12 is leaning, looking.
Well, television markets mean something, but not what they once did. When the Pac-12 expanded, what was it, 11 years ago, and added Colorado and Utah, a lot of the calculation was based on how many cable subscribers were in your footprint, and that would determine your valuation. It's not about the raw number of cable subscribers anymore. Now it's about big brands and the number of schools in your conference that can drive TV ratings and occupy those prime broadcast windows on over-the-air television, right? Who's going to be on Big Fox or ABC at 8 o'clock Eastern, right? Those are your big revenue drivers. That's why the Big Ten wanted SC, right? And why the SEC wanted Texas and Oklahoma. So that's the main issue right now for the Pac-12 and for the ACC and the Big 12. There are no, over-the-air TV revenue ratings drivers available for those conferences because the SEC and the Big Ten have taken them all up.
Okay, Big 12 and all of this. Big 12 go away, Big 12 gets Pac 12. Where do you think the Big 12 is in all of this?
Well, one of two directions, right? Either the Big 12 ends up gobbling either 4 or 6 Pac-12 schools and is the number 3 conference, or the Pac-12 and ACC form a partnership that marginalizes the Big 12, right? It's now a race for third, strategically third behind the SEC and Big 10. And that's either a combination of the Pac-12 and ACC, or it's the Big 12 gobbling up some Pac-12 schools. So we'll find out where that's going to stand here in the next couple of weeks. But ultimately, the TV executives are telling the conferences, basically, here are your valuation numbers based on, X, Y, and Z scenarios with your membership. And, the Pac-12 is going to have a number, and it's going to present that number to the Arizona schools in Colorado and Utah and Washington and Oregon. Here's what, if we stick together, here's what we're looking at. Meanwhile, the Big 12 is running the numbers with its media, experts, and saying to the four corner schools, well, here's what we're looking at if you come over here. And so that will, I think, largely dictate how this plays out.
How does this play out?
Boy, if I had to bet,
Yeah,
I
don't want you throwing your money away. You're on vacation. Come on.
I'm betting. So here's what I'm doing. I'm betting 35 cents because I've thought this through. I'm betting 35 cents that Pac-12 partners with the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm betting 35 cents the Pac-12 adds schools, holds together and adds a couple schools. And then I'm betting 30 cents that the Pac-12 implodes. So it's pretty close to 1/3, 1/3, 1/3,